Mike, turn your games down.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 385 of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's Tomb Raiding with me tonight?
It's Dude Raider. Hi, it's Dominic. How's it going?
Hey, it's someone who's obviously never been in a Panamanian jail, Kyle from the RPG show.
You should have seen the other guy.
Hey y'all, it's Blake. I'm ready to go on this adventure with y'all.
I'm Tony G, and my mustache is almost as great as Sully's.
That's nice. It's a nice
It's quite an
stash.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
And a good mustache.
I'm glad Tom Selleck came out of retirement for this game, though, right?
I mean, he does look like him.
Yeah.
Really does.
What's funny is when I got my PS3 back in 2008, I think, when I signed up for PSN back when it was free, the good old days. I selected Sully as my profile picture back then, and it's pretty much been that since.
And have you evolved into his persona?
Maybe a little bit.
You got older, that's for sure.
I don't-
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you get crankier?
Oh yeah, definitely that.
I mean,
What's
that
your
was
cigar game?
That was almost
I
20
don't have
years
any.
ago.
I don't have any young friends named Nathan that I can scold.
They could be named Drake.
Nah, I don't have that either.
That would be harder to find than Nathan. Nathan on point. But we are here to talk about Uncharted Drakes Fortune, developed by Naughty Dog, published by Sony, director Amy Hennig, and came out in 2007 originally.
Yes.
So I always start
Now
with
it's time
my
for
memories. I played this back in the PS3 days when I first got my PS3, when I bought it from my son's uncle as he was riding down the street on a skateboard and sold it to me in a garbage bag. And then this is one of the early games I bought. He was going to sell it at a pawn store, and then a pawn store didn't offer him a great deal. So I said, hey, I'll pay the same at the pawn store, but since you come over here all the time, you can just play it here. So he sold it to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then bitched about it later on that I didn't offer him more. Well, if you're gonna tell me this is the price, I'm not gonna say, buddy, I want to pay more. That's not what
Right.
happened with me. Like, I'm just not that person. I don't care. Like, I'm not gonna offer more if you don't ask for more. You don't care who you are. No, it's not me. So his mother was mad at me for not offering more. But so I played it back then. I remember liking most of it. And then about 10 years ago, when I first met Tiff and I was trying to get back into video games, I played it again when I played all three in a row. Don't do that. And I mean, like, a row, I mean, one after another, the only games I played. And I remember, I don't really like this game. And then I played it again this week, and I went, I still don't really like this game. So that's my history. Dominic.
This is a game I have played, God. I used to play it every year for a while, so I've probably played it between 8 and 10 times. I'll probably do it again this year at some point.
Kyle.
Yeah, so I'm going to be turning 40 this year, so I was one of those aged people who watched all these types of movies in the 80s, and then when this came out when I was in college, I was like, damn, that's really cool. I should, play this a lot. So I did that a whole bunch. At the time, I was going to college for humanities, specifically ancient Roman history. So a lot of this kind of hit my wheelhouse at the same time. I was learning Latin at the same time. A lot of this was just damn, I wish I could do this kind of stuff. I really enjoy this game. I think it's fun. That's where I'm at.
Blake.
So I played this game, I don't know, I was probably freshman or sophomore in high school. Initially bought it from GameStop, and I'll never forget, I booted it up, played the first couple chapters. I was like, I'm not feeling it. And GameStop does that policy where you return a used game within a week, you get your full refund. And I think they did. Used to abuse that system all the time.
Yeah.
But so I brought it back, and they scolded me. They're like, how can you return Uncharted? This is one of the greatest games ever. And of course, me being shy and a young person, I was like, oh, well, now I can't return it. Now I have to play it. And played through it and absolutely adore it. Probably one of my, favorite games of all time, but definitely favorite game series of all time. That's for sure.
Interesting.
I did not. Okay. I can see series. And Tony.
I played the demo first because it was one of the first few things I played when I got my PS3 back in the day. And then after I played that and I loved it, and then I'll get to that in a bit. But I went and bought the full game, and then I played 2, 3, and 4 as they came out. And, since they were spaced apart by a couple of years, I didn't realize this is tough, or, this is going to be rough to enjoy. But so I did like them back then. And then when I got my PS4 in anticipation for Final Fantasy VII Remake back in 2015, I got the Nathan Drake Collection bundle and played them all again, and actually did kind of go back to back with the first 3 games there. And I still didn't mind it back then, but then playing it this past couple of weeks, I'm like, it's like me trying to eat vegetables. I'm like,
no, fair.
So I need to say one
statement.
more thing from my perspective here before we really get into it.
Please.
I'm the weirdo that thinks this is the best of the first three. I do not like 2 and 3 anywhere nearly as much. I like the Vita one. I like 4. Lost Legacy is fine, but this is
forgot about the
easily
Vita one.
better than 2 and 3.
Everyone forgot about the Vita one. So
I'm interested to why.
2 and 3 go too
Yeah.
big, and they have stuff I don't care about. Like I don't care about Drake's history.
2 is probably my favorite.
Like the train
Yeah.
sequence is fine, but like, come on.
that will be later this year.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong, but like gameplay is definitely not the best in this one. I think 2's not
No.
the best game.
How many times do you have to
It's a
grab a ledge and then be like, "Oh my god, I almost fell"?
You know
No,
what?
there was a
I
funny-
mean,
I think
there's a lot
2's
of
got
issues.
better gameplay on it. But yeah,
I just think this
one's
one
got
is-
one's compact. It is.
I think this
like
one
it
is
about
scoped
that.
correctly for what I want.
Mm.
And
They
Vita
They
one
did have a
similarly
funny.
scoped correctly.
No.
Go ahead.
Sorry, I did have a funny moment the other, like last weekend when I was playing this at my buddy's house when I left my PS5 over at his place, and when I went over there to go get it, but we were just chilling. And there was a part early on in the game, because for this thing, I only got to up to where Drake finds Elena's plane, or the part of the plane that she was in,
Yeah.
and
early.
so yeah, I didn't get very far in, but still, there was a funny moment where I couldn't get off of a or like get away from a ledge. Like I kept, like Nathan kept spinning in a circle, and I'm like, "Come on, go get the hell out!" And so I'm just like, okay, the controls on this game are a bit squishy and stiff at the same time. The best way I can describe it. But I'm kind of curious if it's gotten better for the other 2 games or that are in the bundle.
It
Right.
gets way better.
Yeah. No, 2 is amazing. One of the best, probably one of the best action games ever made. Definitely top PS3, but that's a whole nother conversation that we are not having right now. But like, so I do want to kind of talk about how we all played this. I played the PS4 version, which I forgot I owned. I went and ordered it on GameStop.com to like pick up at store. And surprisingly, now I was actually shocked by this. Canceling your order that you already paid for is really simple. You just call the store and say, I don't want it. They go, all right, cool. And they just cancel it and they give your money back. Like, I was like, what? GameStop? Easy?
How simple
Wow.
and amazing.
I've had the opposite. I've had the opposite where I've tried to place an order and nothing happened. Like I didn't even get a confirmation email saying I placed an order for something. It was last year for the Claire Obscura Deluxe Edition or whatever. And like, okay, my card went through and everything. Did I buy this or not? And then I didn't even get an email. And then I checked with GameStop and they're like, oh, we don't see any record. Well, you're just gonna have to wait and see. It's not gonna come out till October. And like October came and went and never came in the mail or anything. It's like, okay, I guess I didn't buy it.
They were saving you money.
Well, the money got spent, didn't it?
If I remember right, I don't think I even got charged. So I'm like, I guess I didn't buy it.
At least you didn't get,
There you go.
at least you didn't get
Yeah.
charged. But yeah, that's how I
Whole
played
other
it.
can of worms.
Kyle, what system did you play it on?
So I own all the games on PS3, but I bought the collection and I played it on PS5. It was $20, and it's like, I don't know, why not? I think I had to wanted to kind of redo some of the trophies, and I got most of the way through it, and then I started playing 2 again, and then I remembered the final boss of 2, and that was a mistake, but we're not going to talk about that.
I had PTSD from that.
Can't
Yep.
be worse than
I have
one,
a
right?
question.
Yeah.
I have a question. Are these games like the ones from the collection? Is it like one of those? Is it like one of those games on the trophy list where it's not going to give you separate trophies for like the PS3 and the PS4 version? Like, is it going to like stack?
Oh well.
It does.
It does.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep,
My
they're separate.
on
They're
PS3, I have
separate.
1 trophy left to get, and on PS4, I have like half of them left to get.
Bingo.
Ah.
If Nate was here, he would have known for sure. He would.
I'm pretty sure the way they do it for the collection is they bundle all the games together under one platinum trophy.
Okay. Ugh, that would be
Oh, wow.
awful for one.
Yeah, I never bothered to look.
Gotta beat 3 games. Okay.
I was
Not
kind of
sure about
surprised
that.
I actually got a trophy while I was playing this again recently for like I think
Oh.
it was for like 500 headshots.
Oh,
Yeah,
that
I think
reminded
they
me-
patched in trophy support for the first one.
It definitely had trophies.
Oh, yeah,
When I
that's
was
right.
playing.
It came out
Because-
later. It did not originally have trophies.
Yeah,
I think they got patched in later.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That sounds accurate. My dumbass, and I do mean dumbass, when I played this, so on the PS4 version, asked you, do you want the Explorer difficulty with no trophies, or do you want easy? I'm like, I'll do easy. It should be fine. I regretted
you're
that
talking about-
decision a lot, because easy is not easy in this game.
Mm-mm.
Easy is normal to me. I had
going
a
through fine.
difficult time.
The enemies weren't stopping me. It was the environment. Because I
Enemies are
couldn't
stopping me.
see there were certain parts because I was playing on easy and there was just straight up parts where I could not see where to go next or I couldn't see a particular ledge.
Yeah.
or
I had
something like that.
fair.
And,
That's
well, it
I had both
double for
problems.
me. And then like this is why I am like always in favor of like when later games were putting like the paint on the environment for like just kind of
every ledge becomes yellow.
on legends and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, I love that. Please, everyone, shut up. That is fucking great. Like I need
I
that
wish
yellow
this
paint.
game did that. I was confused
definitely-
so often.
If I could, I would change the yellow paint to like fluorescent, just so it'd be even brighter, so I could.
I
see.
definitely
Yeah.
remember an environment in this one where it's like it's in the jungle still, and you're going back towards the inside stuff, and it's like you go forward, and it's kind of like done in like a rectangle where it's like you can go up a ramp, and there's like a waterfall. You can kind of go around the bend a little bit because I think there are enemies there, but like the actual way forward is like off to the side, like up another
Lord.
incline.
Oh lordy!
So like you could just get stuck. Like I think I have to go up here, or is it this behind? No, it's over there, but it's not.
Or
leading
there's
you there.
something that looks like a ledge, but it actually is like to your like leap of doom
Of course,
because it
yeah.
wasn't a
There's
ledge.
stuff like that. Yeah. It's
I'm not saying this game is perfect.
Yeah. This one definitely had some issues with spacing for some of the jumps. I think they were still using a weird system where you would detect being past a point, and then once you hit that, you would make the jump. Like not so much in other ways. So there are some of the treasure jumps in this one are like there's no way you should be able to make it, but you can make this one jump for some reason because we allow the game to do it at that time. So I think this might just be like an early 2007 coding thing for some of those. And the later games do get better with the platforming as well.
His jump is awful.
Totally lucky.
If they
That's
don't
like-
want you to make the jump, he jumped a little bit. But if you can make the jump, then he jumps long
Yeah,
bit.
then
And
it's
it's like
the whole way.
Like,
Exactly.
awful.
he'll like glide
It's
down a
hard
couple
to
of miles.
differentiate.
It's
Yeah.
just a product of its time, I think.
Yep.
This
100%.
is also the same year the first Assassin's Creed came out, and that is also very difficult to parkour in.
Yeah,
I like that.
Right after I played this, I played Assassin's Creed 2, and it's funny how like tough those games are nowadays with how like finely detailed control systems are.
That's
Right.
I think 09 is probably when they started like really understanding what they're doing.
Yep, the mocap was there, but it's just like if you're not doing this whole thing, it's not really gonna work right. So like you do the whole motion. You can't like trip halfway through and then
Right.
figure it
at
out
least-
later on. They didn't have that
Yeah.
much back then.
At least in the PS4 version, there was no 6-axis control, so that was nice. I saw that. I was like,
Oh.
thank
Whenever-
you, God.
I forgot
Whenever
about those.
any game offers
I
that,
know.
including PS5 games, I turn that off.
No, I love
awful.
doing this to throw my grenades and like angling them backwards as I'm sitting on my couch to try to get the perfect angle to drop it behind something.
Contort your body.
I've done that
No, thank you.
100%.
The moment I realized I don't like motion controls in anything came from the Wii version of Splinter Cell Double Agent, where I'm trying to sneak up on a dude, and I didn't know this at all because it was like very early in the game. I think it was like maybe one of the first dudes you have to like sneak up on. Where to jump in that game, you have to like shake the nunchuck upward. And I didn't know that, and because I needed to scratch my nose, so I lift my hand up with the nunchuck controller, and then all of a sudden I jump, and then this dude sees me, and I get shot. I'm like, okay, screw this.
That would be annoying.
Yes.
That would be really annoying. I wouldn't have liked that.
Does everyone
I don't
know about the interview about Drake's health system?
No.
Where they said it's like he's not actually getting shot; it's like his luck running out or something.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Oh, I've
That's
heard that
stupid.
shit before.
Mhm.
Or is
It's
it
an
enjoy it,
interesting
I guess.
idea.
Here, I'll link it to anyone who's curious.
Yeah, just put it in the Facebook chat.
I mean, it makes sense because, you really can't survive, bullets in real life. So,
Not that
Or
many.
there's that meme that he's like he murders so many people.
But in
oh
the
my
same
God,
way, maybe that's
too
why his
many
shots are so
enemies.
lucky.
You kill too many people in this game. I know that's a thing in all of them, but like, my God.
This is
Too
like
many
the poster child for that specifically. Is you're just killing people.
No, a
It's
mass
like dilute
murderer.
narrative dissonance.
It was too much, and it bothered me at a bit here and
I didn't-
there. Like, I was,
Didn't one of the villains in the later games call him out on that?
I think so, yeah.
yes, 4, I think.
Hmm.
Maybe. It's been a long time since I've played any of them on purpose, so I don't know for sure, but I feel like it was 4. Good news, we'll find out eventually, because I never wanted to do this game. I wanted to do this series, but I never wanted to play this
Not
one,
this
so I've been
game.
purposely not doing this series, and since I did this one, we are 100% doing 2 and 3 and 4, because I got the worst one out of the way. for me.
I mean,
Sign me up.
It's been $385. You got there eventually, but you didn't put it off forever.
I didn't want to do it. I had the only reason I think this happened is I think Blake got really excited when I first mentioned it, and I was like, okay. And then I had forgotten this game, and then when I replayed this, I was like, oh yeah, I don't like this game. This game is annoying.
Yeah,
Well,
It was the one puzzle with the rotating figures that really got me this time. In the library,
great.
where you have to position them.
oh, sure. Yeah.
All of these games, I know at some point I had to like look up a guide or a video.
Oh,
or back then
absolutely.
it's probably a guide instead of YouTube. But yeah, and then like in the later games, like okay, I gotta look this shit up on YouTube because I'm stupid.
It's difficult. Like, it honestly is difficult to figure things out in this game. It isn't you. This game is confusing at times. There were a lot of spots where I couldn't figure out where to jump. It just didn't make sense to me.
Mm-hmm.
There were a few
Very
times I had to watch
odd
YouTube video,
angles.
and that
Oh, yeah,
that
for sure.
bothered me. And the amount of people you have to kill, like normally in these games, like I enjoy the parkour more than the combat. In this game, I was like, I want to go back to the parkour.
Yeah.
I do the parkour. I don't like this. I want to do the combat. I'm like, I don't like this either. I don't like anything. I don't want to play this game. That's how I felt. Like, I was
One thing I
not
noticed
having
I was
fun.
one thing I noticed I was not great, and I'm really hoping this got better in the later games. The hand-to-hand combat.
God,
does?
it does.
Yes,
Yeah,
it does.
it does
The
get better
intro
in
to
the later
3 is
ones.
probably one of my
Yeah.
favorite intros to any game ever.
Like on this, if I remember right, it just tells you, press
Yeah, I'm
square,
just-
triangle, square. And then like I do that and it doesn't feel like it's registering. And so
You
just
have
eventually
to
just-
wait for the
yeah.
enemy to make motions too. It's
Ah.
not just like you can't just press it as fast as you can and do a combo. It doesn't work like that.
Mm-hmm.
you can't just do
Yeah.
can't do Killer Instinct style.
No,
Nah.
no, it's not a beat 'em up. Sorry.
Nah.
I mean, it's telling the one trophy I still have to get is the one where you have to like soften them up and then punch them in one punch like 5
You need-
times in a row.
You need to do it
Oh.
on the boat right away.
That's crazy. I did
Yeah.
it, but it didn't register in the caves right after the boat. But
I never
wanna
believed
pop.
it whenever I pulled off that stupid combo and then because the enemy will go down after a few punches and I'm like, I don't feel like I did that right. But I'm like, okay,
but
whatever.
this is like
Whatever.
you have to shoot them until they're almost dead and then run up and punch them.
And punch them. Yeah.
But so
Huh?
you have to know when they're almost dead because they're not going to tell you.
Yeah, I think it's like
Mm.
3 shots with the first gun on the boat, and then a punch is what the normal combo is that does it. Works out.
Doesn't sound fun.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm wondering, like, what was the problem you were having with the rest of the combat? Because this game is pretty, like, I think there's kind of 2 schools. If the enemy can't move closer to you, you get a gun with range and then shoot to interrupt them, and then either hit them or get a headshot once their shots are interrupted if they have a sniper rifle. Or if they're enemies on the ground, you just wait till they get close enough to you and you can blind fire blast them pretty easily. Like, it's just all a cover system. It's not...
Gotta
I
treat
guess,
it like
like-
a Gears of War game.
No, Gears of War, you're just supposed to run up and slap people with your, like, chainsaw stuff.
Oh, well, I
This
guess I'm playing
this
Gears of War on.
I kind of waited behind them and didn't, like, let them get closer to me, but, like, just get 60% headshots because the guys don't hit you that well. They have a scoped weapon.
When they have a scoped weapon, they sure have a scoped weapon.
Then they do, yeah. Scope weapon in this game is you're getting hit, guaranteed.
Yeah, the snipers are ridiculous.
But that's when you just
I
shoot
can-
for the cover, and once they stop scoping you, you can usually get them pretty well.
That's another.
I can only imagine how good they are.
Too.
How good they are on the crushing difficulty.
Ugh.
I've done it.
Crushing's a
war of
little
attrition.
easier. Crushing, actually, if you do stealth, the like second and third waves of guys don't come out, so you just stealth kill the first like 5 or 6 guys, and then just move on the way. That's
In
how
this
I always
game?
did them.
We're talking about something else.
Yep.
No,
Yep.
This game, the stealth was
one
awful.
too.
Like, you just walk out. Oh, they see you. I'm crouching behind. They know right where I'm at. I'm like, I don't like this.
Yeah, most of the time I only know when there's enemies is because I'll immediately start hearing gunfire and then all of a sudden there's the little red thing on my screen.
Oh,
like,
they see
shit, okay,
you.
I guess there's people here.
Yeah,
I mean,
you
there
probably
is
just walk
stealth.
right past one of them.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's stealth later in the series. I know that because I played and I remember that. But this game, it felt like
has
stealth
stealth, for sure.
wasn't a thing.
Yeah, this one
We're
does.
supposed to hit a
too.
certain
You
button.
can use it.
No, just
No, you
know.
just walk slowly. Yeah,
Maybe I
just
should
wait
do
for the
that.
patterns to go around. Yeah. Once you get up close to them, then you like strangle them out, and then they usually nothing happens after that unless somebody sees a body. But you can. That's about it.
This
Mhm.
I don't know. I've done it in
Uh-huh.
4. I know that, and I'm pretty sure I've done it in 2 and 3. But I could not do it in this game. But we'll
I
see
think it
how
was
my
most
opinion
prevalent
goes.
in 4.
I'm coming from an area where I platinum most of these games in the past, though, so maybe
Okay.
that's
They've
just.
Beaten
It's-
this game
it's like the
3
thing in
times
Wolfenstein.
over 10 years.
It's like the thing in
Mhm.
Wolfenstein where you have to specifically be aimed against a wall to like aim up or whatever, and like you can only get certain trophies by doing it that way, where you're not aiming directly at the target. It's like a very specific system that it doesn't really tell you about. You don't really find it unless you're specifically looking for it. And it's wild that they do that.
I just kind of get annoyed when there's certain times where I don't know where I'm going, and then all of a sudden the game will just be like, "Here, press up, and we'll give you a hint." Sometimes that's
or when
even
you're
not
supposed to
enough.
be running.
That was nice when the game actually did that. I was like, yeah, I can use this hit now. Thanks. I don't know the fuck I'm doing.
I'm like,
I don't know. I tried to
okay,
like
game.
it. I was just not having a good time, and I was sad that I wasn't having a good time. I expected not to have a good
What
time.
about story-wise?
Yeah.
Story's fine. It's not as good as some of the later ones, and I know this story this time at this point pretty well, so it didn't really do much for me.
Mm-hmm.
Story itself is good. Like, I think this is a very good story if you haven't beaten this game twice before and know what's coming.
Right.
I think it's a very good story.
I think
it's a story. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think standalone, it's kind of meh, but with the context from 2, 3, 4, all the other ones, it's a really good starting point. Does a really good job of introducing the characters and the Nathan and Elena relationship.
100%.
There's only
of like
From a history aspect, they actually do a really, really fantastic job. I'm gonna kind of forgive the Nazi stuff in South America. They got there. We all understand that they were in areas, but you needed an enemy in some way. But like the actual Nathan Drake story, they did a really good job with. Way better than a lot of other games at this time were close to. Like, this and Assassin's Creed were the top two for anything historically based.
I mean,
So
even
I think-
still, Assassin's Creed still does that.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed's kind of lost it. They don't really follow history as well as they want to anymore. But back in the time, I thought this one, like, the story was, I enjoyed it. I liked even this as a standalone. I like Nate's story down the road and the whole him and Elena and how they grow and all that jazz too. But I do think that as a standalone, if this was an Indiana Jones, this would, like, people would love this as a story, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
I just think it
Indiana
does a
Jones,
really good
essentially.
sense of giving you, like, yes, he kills a lot of people, but you can kind of root for him.
Yeah.
And the reactions that he has to what happens in the story seem very plausible and realistic. You're kind of puzzling it out with him. It doesn't go very big in terms of like the train sequence in 2 or something like that. It just ramps up very well. Yes, there's the weird turn at the end, but like I just think it doesn't get ahead of itself. I like that. I would like that part more if 2 and 3 didn't try to copy it.
I'm upset 4 didn't copy. I love the supernatural aspects at the end of this game. I was looking forward to
I would
it.
not
in
mind
2 and
it,
3.
but give me in a different way.
But to go back to what you said, Dominic, the reason that I didn't like that he kills a lot of people is not that I cared that the character killed a lot of people. I cared that I had to pull the trigger and kill all these stupid enemies over and over again because I would die. That's why I cared. It wasn't like I was like, oh man, I was just upset because I'm the one having to do it and I don't want to. Just to clarify, it was a personal
Like, if there was
objection
not-
to the game.
Like, if there was an option to like avoid the dudes or like, stealth past them or something, like that would have been maybe like interesting.
I mean, they're stealth,
But I
didn't
don't
find
like.
it.
They made that game and it's called The Last of Us. They worked on it after this.
Boo! That I played that game once. That was my first game I played when I was getting back into gaming.
Okay, that's a bit of a rough start. But no, I will go to bat for that.
Rough game.
I will go to bat for the first game.
That game will mentally
That's a
fuck
different conversation.
you. It's supposed to, but yeah. I haven't felt like getting mentally fucked lately, so I haven't put it on the show ever yet.
Once we get through
Um,
When I'm ready to be beaten down again, I'll put it on the show sometime. That game's rough,
but,
man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. But I will, and then of course, it's been like milked to like death, pretty much. And
That too.
but I will say the PS5 version, or at least for someone like me with visual issues, it is the PS5 version, the remaster is like the best way to play that. Just because they added like a fuck ton of visual aids or visual accessibility settings that weren't in like the previous versions. So I will give them props for that.
Yeah, I mean that's
Did
always
it actually
nice.
get upgrades for PS5? I didn't know this.
Yeah, there was a lot of like visual settings that you can add on. Like you can change the contrast of like characters or items, kind of like on the same level as God of War Ragnarok. If you've ever messed with the accessibility settings on that, or you can add like visual cues, and I guess if you're hard of hearing or something, and
It's nice.
there's like
That's cool.
But then it's also cheap because you can use it to like look for collectibles. and then if you're just like trying to get the trophies, and then I guess you just do that if you're kind of lazy like me. But also one thing I do like that, in fact, because this was added in the original version of The Last of Us Part 2, but they added the feature where you can like auto pick up crap and your items off the ground instead of having to like slam the triangle button, which is a pretty nice feature to have.
Okay. I mean, another thing I do want to bring up with this game. Also, this is the first Naughty Dog game we have ever done on the podcast too. I just looked it up. I was curious.
Really? Wow.
I don't want to like the Crash games. I don't like the Jack and Daxter games. I haven't really played them, so I have no like love for for any of these series ever Uncharted, which I did not want to play this game in particular. So
Sorry.
You did it.
I did. Now I can play better games from the series after this. So I mean, I tried to like this game. I beat this game in like 3 days because I did rush it because I had company coming over and I was trying to beat it before he came over. And
I mean, it's pretty short too.
It wasn't bad. I mean,
wish
it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad for Link.
Oh.
I wasn't loving the game, and it kind of upset me. Like, to go back to what you said with the Nazi stuff, I actually really like the Nazi stuff, but I have issues.
Yeah, I like that they had something, but I wish they would have used like Aztecians or anything more regional than Nazis. But I get it's the first game and Nazis are a prime. It's right there, you know.
It's intriguing, the idea that they would send a U-boat up the river to get stuck in a waterfall.
Yeah, that's kind of it. Like, I get they were in Brazil and Argentina, but I didn't think they were in Panama.
Well, they knew about Drakes Fortune and they had to get it first. So, you know,
yeah, so they
secret
here we
project.
go. Yeah.
I mean, I can believe that.
It's close enough. I get it.
Because, I mean, Hitler was trying to get... And they were active in Panama, by the way.
Slightly, and yes, they were occultists, and I know the whole thing. Yeah, it is, but I think they could have got a little closer to home, though.
Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. Do something more original instead of Nazis again.
Yeah.
But like my favorite parts of this game were the stuff in the Nazi sub area when you're just shooting all those monsters. I actually liked that part. Besides a little bit near the end until I think it was Kyle, it was you who told me you're like, don't aim, just shoot and run. And you were right. That made it easier, and then I got through that part much better. Thanks to you. Because you were right. Just shoot and run. Don't bother. Just hit them.
Yeah, they have big
run and gun, as they call it.
They're refrigerators.
Yeah, but I wasn't doing that in this game. Most of this game was cover and hide and shoot, and this is the one situation where, don't do that.
It's kind of the secret to all the games. When the mystical, magical creatures come around, just run and gun, because they have humongous hitboxes.
I feel like they should just make that like a sequence, like a running away sequence, but they don't. It's very strange.
Yeah, it didn't have...
They kind of do in the later ones.
No,
run away in
I think
this game?
2 did that. There's like a Jeep. Like, I think in 2 there's a part where he's like running away from like a Jeep or a tank or something.
I mean, you do have the car scene in this one.
Yeah, you have the car scene. That's more of it.
Yeah.
They don't do the run. No, they kind of do.
Not like Crash.
Yeah, you have to run away from the Nazi descendants, whatever they are. What do you call them?
Oh, yeah, it's the... What do they call... Do they ever call those monsters anything besides just demons?
They're a thing, all right. I can't remember what it is.
Are they freakers?
I don't know.
Referred to non-canonically as descendants, I suppose. Is what I'm
okay. I thought maybe it was like Wendigos or something that they were going for, which is obviously not correct, but I was just curious.
Yep.
I did not know. I like them. I like that the whole story that like Drake found the treasure that he was hunting for and realized, hey, it's cursed. And I mean, Drake is the explorer. I like that. I think back when I first played this game, I'm like, man, this story is cool. And still, even though I was complaining about this game a lot, I still was like, man, the story is still kind of cool.
Yeah, I think the characters are very likable and acted very well.
Once you get past the first few chapters, it does get much better, though.
It is a very slow start. I'll give it that.
One thing I will give this game, it has the only laugh out loud moment for me. I mean, there probably was other moments where I chuckled in the other games, but this one I vividly remember because it was in the demo when I first tried it out back in how many billions of years ago. It's the part with Nate and Elena in the airplane. And then they're getting shot at, and then Elena's like, "Oh, we got to get out of here." And then she finds the parachutes, and then she's like, "You've ever done this before?" And Nate's like, "Yeah, you just jump, count to 5, pull the cord." So she does that, after she jumps off. Then Nate's like trying to get off the plane too, and then he's like, "What am I?" Because he's like realizing, "Why am I still here?" And then he gets to the edge or the door. And then he's like, he just very hesitantly jumps, and then you just hear him go, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then pulls the thing real quick.
That was funny. There were funny parts. I can't lie and say there wasn't. Like, I did laugh.
Yeah,
the cutscenes are all very entertaining, and like the dialogue's great. The voice acting's like pretty great too, if I remember from what I remember. And then no slouching.
No, definitely not. They definitely did a good job with a lot of parts of this game. Just the combat got old quick and never ended.
I know it's not Nolan North's first game, but it was one of the earlier ones for North.
It was probably and I think it was more. And he's talked about it on interviews before that it was really the one that started his career into what it became. Because in that generation, Nolan North was in everything, or everybody tried to be Nolan North.
He was doing the mocap for Nathan Drake too for this role at this point.
Oh wow,
that's how old it was. Yeah,
I think it was
that anymore.
Probably not. Probably not.
No, I would hope he's not. He's 55 now.
He didn't do the mocap work he didn't do the mocap work for the Penguin in Batman Arkham Asylum or Arkham City.
I don't think so.
Could be.
I think it was after 2 was like the sort of the Nolan North Renaissance or whatever, where like he was like in everything, and then
his filmography is so big.
The funniest thing I've seen him used for was Saints Row 4, when you're making your character and you can choose the character voices, and in Saints Row 3 and 4 there's 3 male voices and 3 female voices, but in 3 the extra voice was just zombie voice, but for Saints Row 4 it's just straight up there's male 1 2 3, female 1 2 3, and Nolan North.
I was going to say one of my favorites is Ghost Rider and Marvel Ultimate Alliance. Super random.
Oh, he was that? Or
yeah. Yep. Yeah. That's like one of the first ones I remember ever seeing him in.
I'm not going to say
I thought he was just Deadpool in that one.
He's Deadpool, yes, that too.
I'm not going to say it's the best casting perhaps at this point, but I do love him as Desmond Miles.
Yeah. Also true.
I remember playing Assassin's Creed, I think before or after, or before or after Uncharted, and I'm like, this guy's voice sounds familiar. Oh, it's the Uncharted dude. Okay, cool.
Yeah, like I don't want to sound like a complete knob if I'm wrong, so all the listeners don't come out and like crap all over my socials, but I feel like this was one of the earlier games where like you're playing an actual whole ass movie, and they made a bunch of these after, and they sold really well. Like, this was when AAA games really were AAA still, and it worked really well. And then you kind of like whatever you have today where it doesn't work anymore. But like, I wish you could sometimes go back to what these first kind of games were when they were brand spanking new, and everyone's like, dude, you have to play this. It was like watching the Chappelle Show. Like, you almost had to play this game if you owned a PlayStation back in the day, or you just couldn't be part of the conversation.
Well, they could turn these out in like 2 years.
Yeah.
I mean, this game was so popular back then too. Like I know I worked at Target in 2008, 2009. I remember this being talked about, like being, the ads for this and other games, like the Uncharted series. Because wait, when is Uncharted 1 again? 2007. Yeah, so 2 it just came out. So it was right around, and I think I worked there in 2008 also. So right before and after. And this was on the PlayStation TV ad. They had Uncharted 2, I think Uncharted 1, and they also had Beyond Good and Evil 2.
Wow.
Coming soon, it said. Coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know. I'm holding out for
what
Half-Life
that
3.
is.
They're not making a Half-Life 3. They don't count the 3. They don't care.
Famous last words. When they release the Steam machine and they have Half-Life 3 on it, then you'll see.
I mean, that would be cool, and they'd be the company to do something like that and make it Steam Machine exclusive because they're crazy like that. But they'd
sell way more.
They'd be the company to already have it on your Steam Deck, but nobody knows how to access it yet.
It's called something else completely.
Yeah.
I mean, there is Aperture Desk Job on your Steam Deck, which I've never played, which is part of that Half-Life world.
Yeah, it's part of the Portal world.
Yeah, but I've never played it.
It's fun. Also, you don't need to have the Steam Deck to play it.
I know. It was supposed to be like the Steam Deck game type of thing. That's all.
Wait, what's it called?
Aperture Desk Job.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to be pretty cool from what I've heard. I just never got around to it yet.
30-minute little adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It was free, so,
Yeah.
Can't
complain about that.
for free.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I'm sure playing this on the Steam Deck was probably interesting.
I haven't done it yet. I really should one day. Oh well. That's me here.
What did everybody have for favorite characters for the game, or did anyone change their skins? I played as Elena for a little bit. That was that's just for old time's sake, for fun.
I don't think I changed my skins.
No, I didn't know you could.
Yeah, when you beat the game, you can change. One of the things you can do is unlock a ton of the skins and play as other characters, but you can unlock a few during your first run, and I believe Elena's one of them.
So that's how the speed run that I watched like 10 minutes of was playing as Elena. Oh,
Yep.
okay.
Yeah, you can play as like all the people in Navarro. Navarro's even in the second game as a skin. You can play as, what do they call the skeleton in this one? It's something
Fuck
stupid.
Navarro.
Isn't there like a big
Fuck
head
that
mode or
fight.
something too?
Yeah, there's big head mode in this too.
This is 64?
Then I know, like, if you beat the game on like hard or whatever, I think you unlock the Donut Drake skin, which is just fat Nathan Drake.
Fat Drake. That's an
Yeah.
awesome skin. That was an awesome skin to get back in the day.
I never
He's
unlocked them.
pudgy.
I just always heard about it. Like, finally, somebody I can relate to.
That's cool that this game had all that. I did not even realize that was in this game.
Nowadays,
Yeah,
all
you
that
can-
would be DLC.
When you
Yeah.
get 50 kills with each weapon after you play through a second time, you can just like pick the weapon in mid game from your menu.
Oh, that's cool. I did get a lot of those trophies, so that was nice. Small touch that I enjoyed. No, that's cool. I did not know any of that. I mean, the weapons felt good. I had a really hard time seeing things in this game. Like I wouldn't see enemies, and I was playing this game in the dark. And I had the brightness turned
Tell me
up
about
higher
it.
than yours, and I still just could not see. Which I thought was
Yeah,
weird.
I mean, my blind ass I have a 50-inch TV, and I still sit like 3 feet away from it, and I still had trouble seeing like some of the enemies and shit.
I mean, the jungle is really effective for camo, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
point.
I don't
I
want
mean-
my video game to do that realistic part. Maybe if they want to be realistic, then cut the enemies down to like maybe 100 that this guy hired, or 50, you know, and then we can do the realistic. You can't see them. I'll be okay with that.
Like a little counter for all the 100 people you kill.
I mean, I wonder if anyone's actually counted how many people you kill in this game.
Oh, I bet.
Oh yeah.
There's
That's
probably a
everything's always
subreddit.
fun.
You kill so many.
You've killed a small village, or no, several
More
small
than that.
villages probably.
Approximately 500 to 600 by estimates.
My God, that's a lot of people.
I think
that
the
they
fourth
hired.
game gets close to a K. Honestly,
Oh wow,
The fourth
Isn't
game
there,
is
like, a
like one
tracker, though,
gang or
in
something,
the-
right?
in the games.
I think there is. Yeah.
there is. Yeah, you do have a tracker as well.
Oh, okay.
No, wow, jeez.
I
So you
didn't.
can
But we're
kill as
talking
many
about
people
like
as you want.
one playthrough, no repeats, no rekills, anything like that.
Okay,
Does anyone else like the motorboat sequences?
they were cool. I didn't mind them.
No,
Oh. They weren't for you.
Yeah, the
I just have PTSD from doing it on Crushing.
yeah.
Oh.
It's very fair. Crushing is a war of attrition. I've done it. It is definitely something to have patience with.
Because Blake, you're like Nate, aren't you? You're an achievement whore.
Yes.
Or trophy
yes. Right now, I'm playing a NASCAR game to get trophies.
Hey, you having fun? That's what matters.
I mean, I'm just right and
Yeah.
left. It's not bad.
There you
Hey,
go.
I mean, NASCAR I don't care for, but F1 is actually really interesting. Watch the Netflix show F1 Drive to Survive. It's actually
Yes.
super fucking interesting. I watched all 8 seasons twice, and I don't I don't know why, but I have. So I don't like racing. I don't like sports. I like F1. But hey, nothing wrong with playing
That's
games just for trophies. I've done it for achievements when I was an
Yeah.
achievement whore, so I get it.
Mhm.
Like
do
there
that
was
more.
somebody I think on the Discord like posted there was 2 free PS5 games that had platinum trophies that you could earn in like half an hour, and yeah, I downloaded them both, and because one of them was like some hentai puzzle thing, and
Of course.
Yeah. don't judge me,
Colby then.
and the other, huh?
No judgment.
I'm proud to say I've done all 3. My name is Mayos.
But yeah, and then the other one was like some chess game. I thought the chess one was going to take a while, but then I read the fine print on the trophy description. You don't have to play it on like hard or anything. You can put it on like idiot difficulty, and I'm like, and you know, someone like me will like win in like 4 moves or something. 'Cause of but then another thing I found out real quick is like you don't have to win 5 games. It just says just play 5 games, and it counts it right as you start the game. So you could like start the game, put out, and then repeat.
Fantastic.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with cheese and trophies or achievements.
Yeah,
Is that what you
Right.
want to do? Then do it. There's so many games
Yeah,
to
for
play.
sure. for sure.
And there's
I
so
mean,
many
they-
games that have achievement or trophies that you can't get anymore.
Oh yeah.
Online trophies
Like all the Uncharted's on the PS3, except one.
because they don't
'cause they
have
had multiplayer.
trophies. Oh,
No, because they had
no,
multiplayer.
multiplayer.
did this game have multiplayer?
No.
but
No.
3 did.
Just 2 and 3, and
Yeah.
or no, wait. Did I don't think 3 had it.
Well, 2 definitely did.
Two
3
did.
maybe.
Three
not.
Yeah, I
did,
know.
I
2 I
thought.
remember because I
Two-
actually
Thought they all
I
did
actually
after
played that.
2. Yeah.
I've actually played a couple of 2 because because 2 had a cool little like 3-player co-op mode, like a horde mode. I played that a couple times.
Two
Oh,
had
but then also
2's demo. I thought 2 had like a demo for the online before the game even came out that people were like all
I think there was a
about. I remember
beta.
playing that for like a month and a half. Yeah, like I played that hard.
It was fun.
Yeah.
when the multiplayer for that came out at the time, this was during when the PS3 like didn't have like a big like voice chat community or whatever. And
Yeah,
because like
they didn't have these.
because like at the time they didn't have like headsets. You had to like get certain Bluetooth headsets for the
Mhm.
PS3. And I remember I entered a lobby where because there was a full room of like four v four, and there was only one person that wasn't me that had a headset and or no, like an earpiece, and then it was like some like 8 or 9 year old kid, and he goes like, and he so then he sees like there's like no little mic, there's no microphone icon next to anybody else's name except his, and then he. The fact that this is just coming through my TV is like cracking me up. Where he goes like, "Oh my god, this is pathetic. You guys don't have a headset. You're unbelievable. You guys need to go out to the store and buy something." And I'm just like, and I'm cracking up in my living room while this kid's just like ranting about, and he just sounds like a very disappointed school teacher. and so I was just like, good lord. I never got a proper headset, I don't think, for the PS3 era, but yeah.
And I don't
Just
miss
as fun.
talking to people online.
Like I'll
Different
talk to
time.
friends, like we'll
Back then.
party chat it up, or nowadays. But that's if I even play with anybody. I can't recall the last time I played online with someone.
I don't like talking to strangers.
Well, yeah,
Online.
that's a given.
Not
That's a
on those
given.
type of things.
But no,
I hear
no.
it.
Usually, but like Fortnite was the only like on game I'll play randomly with like random people, but I don't talk to anybody. I turn off, make sure voice chat's turned off, you muted or whatever the hell. But no, like anything other than that, like I only play with friends. Shoot, I can't even remember what was the last game I played online with friends. Probably Helldivers, and I was like,
I don't play multiplayer
well,
games
you're-
much. Hard for me.
yeah.
I try, but it's really hard for me.
Occasionally, it'll be a
I'll try a
local
lot.
game for me now with me and my friend that I leave my PS5 at like, on occasion, or her place at on occasion. Like I did end up buying Splinter Fate because of this show, and
I hope you
me and my
liked it.
friend, me and my friend, we had a blast. The couple
Good.
games we did play, and then
Right.
although one thing that pissed me the fuck off about that game is I bought it. I bought the gold edition for like the full $35-$40 or whatever. A week later, it went on sale for like half that. I'm like, God damn it!
That's the worst.
So
You didn't know.
just to get back,
Please,
what
thank
it
you.
was everyone's like favorite part of the game overall? Like for me, I really enjoy where they're at the the middle, like right after the first boat session where they go to what is it? Shit, what do they call that place? Like the little Spanish town in the middle.
The colony, I think they
Customs
call
house.
it.
Customs house.
Oh,
That's
Custom
it.
House, yes.
Yeah, Customs House area. I really enjoyed that part personally for me. That and the church towards the end, but there's too many fights in the church, so it gets a little stale.
Mhm.
Are you done? What's your favorite set piece area?
For me, it's all the stuff in the naval base with the Nazis. I really like that area a lot. Partly because it reminds me of Indiana Jones and Raiders of the
Mhm.
Lost Ark, a perfect movie. So that helped.
That's fair.
I will die on that hill.
How'd you feel about Eddie Raja then?
He pissed me off. I was like, good riddance.
I think
Not
this
like
game
that.
has
I thought he
the
was alright.
weakest antagonist out of all
Yeah,
of them.
Navarro's not great. Like his whole idea is like he finds out about the curse that the statue turns you into demons, let's say, for lack of a better word, and his solution is, yeah, let's fuck the population. Let's convert everyone to demons. And I'm just like, that's kind of I don't really like this.
Well, we got this far. We got to do something with the money we spent, I guess. It's all
Mhm.
opportunistic, right?
But also, maybe if you got rid of the body, would it matter as much? Because it seems to be the body is the issue, right?
Well, it's just a gold like thing. Like, is there a body still inside even?
Yeah, there's a body in there
there's
because
a
they opened
body
it up.
inside
And,
the sarcophagus.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
maybe, what
that's-
if you had like a gas mask on? Would it affect you then?
Technically
I mean,
shouldn't, I guess. But, well, it could.
I feel like they took the-
We don't really know.
I think that they took the idea of when they opened up King Tut's tomb and people supposedly got all sick from that.
Yeah, it's called mold.
Yeah, well, also
That's what
air
they
that had
did.
been trapped for decades, centuries. But yes,
I'll
my
do it.
favorite part. My favorite part was when you get the Magnum the first time.
Whoa.
And like you're in that room where he's doing the Harrison Ford Bunka Pintu thing.
Yeah.
Very silly, very
Nice.
standard action movie, but it's like the Magnum just feels really good.
It does. It really hits in this game.
Yeah, the Magnum. I enjoyed the Magnum at all the times that you get it.
I also
No,
just
the
love
Magnums in
leading
video
shots
games
in
are-
this game.
Magnums in video games are
Somebody-
pretty satisfying in general.
Usually,
Help me out quick to people who played the
You already know.
PS5. Did the guns have haptic feedback on the PS4 or 5 versions? I didn't think so either. Yeah,
No.
that would have felt nice.
No, because I think that the haptic stuff only started like with PS5 things or games or whatever, and
Yeah,
this isn't like
yeah.
the bundle
They
isn't
didn't
the PS5 thing.
It's just the 4 updated. That's what I thought.
Yeah,
I feel like if they ever actually ported the collection properly to 5 and like went the whole way, they'd probably do it. But
Yeah.
it's weird what they'll just update and what they'll like go all the way with, you know?
Right.
Like Last of Us over and over again.
Well, yes.
Yep.
You know, we got a Days Gone remastered, but Nathan Drake collection, not.
Which I was surprised this isn't on Steam.
got a
Either.
remaster. Oh yeah,
4 and Lost Legacy got the remaster yet for 5. That's
Well, like
true.
Lost Legacy and 4 are on Steam, but this isn't.
Well, that was in that era
Well,
when
a
they
lot
were
of-
putting games on Steam.
Oh, which they're done with now.
and then now,
Mhm.
yeah, I was gonna say like now they're like, well, we're not gonna do this anymore. I'm like, you guys not like making money?
Thing is,
I hear that- I
their
hear
system
Steam
that
is the
keeps
bee's knees.
getting
Apparently,
more and more expensive.
apparently it wasn't making money. Apparently, like I think it was like Spider-Man and Horizon. I think did not sell very well.
No, because
Well, they
everybody
were also
bought
like
PlayStation
months
4s and
or a year-
5s to play.
or like a year after those came out was when they finally we'll put them on Steam and we're gonna add like ultra wide screen support and 120
And then they
frames
don't
or
run
something.
well.
And like 8K and this and that, and but I'm like, I don't care how many Ks are in your game. I can't see shit, and I'm not. And super duper widescreen support's not gonna like do anything for me because I'm sitting like 2 feet away from my TV. So what the hell? Like, but like, yeah, I mean, and then I think I just saw a thing earlier today, like, well, Sony's gonna increase the price of PlayStation Plus.
Yes, they are.
in some
Again.
Again?
Yeah, well, but it's a few bucks, but yes, still
Oh,
again.
okay.
But that's what they do. They do a buck or two here, buck or two there.
I mean, that's what Netflix does. I pay
Yeah.
$20 now and something for
That's
Netflix.
crazy.
I mean,
But I
PSN was
use-
free when this game came out.
Oh, well, it doesn't. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
expect it to be
true.
free, but I do
I
expect
mean,
a
oh,
little
yeah,
bit.
yeah.
If it's free to play online on a PC, it should be free on a console.
I can get behind that as long as it
I mean,
works.
We're already paying an internet bill.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's not to
Yeah,
them.
that's
They got to
it.
get their cut of the pie.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
Steam doesn't
we
charge
bought the
for
game.
multiplayer.
They get their cut of the pie from side advertising space if they want. How about that? Put
Sure.
something on the
They're
side of
They're
it.
working
I don't
on
have
that
to
too,
read it.
and making you pay
Do
everything
that.
too.
Whatever. It's in every lobby anyway. Honestly, there's plenty of just empty nothing space. I don't have to read ads.
You know, it's
Really?
extra hurtful that we never got Drake Collection on PS5, like
Yeah.
a native port, because Bluepoint could have done it and not closed.
Oh, Blue Point
Mm.
closed.
That's good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Blue
Oh
Point
yeah,
Plus.
I remember that. I was like, that was a pretty big thing.
I thought they make a lot of good games, but that means nothing. What am I saying? Sorry.
yeah.
That's
They,
sad.
they canceled their last game, and Sony was like, "Well, I guess that's it," and everyone's upset, as they should be, because why even buy the studio?
They close it down. Did you know that's how it works? Seems to be
Here,
how it
you made
works.
Demon Souls or PS5. Your reward is to get purchased and shut down.
I've never understood that. Like, what is the point of buying companies if you're just going to shut them down? Like, I'll never understand that, but it's very common. So,
Mm.
Yeah, you come in,
Yeah,
you
I
get
mean,
rid of the assets, and then you get your golden parachute on the way out.
yeah,
Changing
that's probably
leadership.
what it is.
I mean, like all the
Halfway
studios
through, and-
Microsoft bought and hasn't really done much with.
Well, they did a lot with
Yeah.
them. They closed them all down.
Yeah, they've
Yeah,
closed
the other
down.
side is too is
How
that
about
you get
getting
rid of
at them?
competition. So
Oh,
and you get their IP.
yep.
I'm still
That
pissed
all
they
makes
canceled the new
sense.
Perfect Dark.
Yeah, that's stupid. They did that.
Yeah, like-
what can we say?
Well, no, apparently, well, they're kind of winning everybody's good favor for recently.
Until they announce the amount of AI that'll be in the new Xbox. Anyway,
I thought they came out and said they're actually taking away the amount of AI.
they're
I think it was on the
making
current
Copilot's
I'm
not
sure they will.
accessible, but it's not like Copilot's going away completely. It's just not going to be
Right.
like accessible the
As
same way
much-
that it was.
No, they like AI too much to get rid of it.
Yeah,
Somebody on
Our application.
like on one of the posts about Xbox doing this thing now or whatever, somebody tweeted at what's her name, the Xbox lady.
Watch
I forget her
Sharma.
name. Yeah, somebody tweeted at her like, "Bring back Scalebound and we'll talk."
I mean, yeah, they're doing a lot of small victories right now to like, win people over. But once they do major shit, then maybe things will change. Maybe people will be happy.
Yeah.
It's same
I mean,
with
yeah.
Sony. It's like, yeah,
they dropped their price
you're
at
gonna,
Game Pass. I'm happy.
you're gonna bring back exclusive games, Sony, but you have to make games first.
No, you don't. You just say they're all exclusive, and you just sell your old Last of Us again and again and again and again and again.
Hey, I'm proud of them that they did not hype up the bundled version of 1 and 2.
I didn't even know that was a
or
thing.
they did.
I didn't either.
Yeah, there's like they put out a steelbook for it. It's probably
It was
not
like a
sold
$70,
anymore.
$80 whatever version of it.
I think
They
I
could've-
think it was straight up $100.
yeah, maybe it was 100. Yeah, they could have made it like a big holiday deal, whatever year that came out, but they had restraints.
Part of that's maybe on HBO too.
Oh, yeah, there is the show. I forget the show
Yeah,
exists.
that show's
'cause
been in production for 5 years. So I mean,
I don't even care about that show. I don't care about
it's-
anything Last of
it's-
Us.
The first
It's
season I
okay.
liked just because it was based on the first game. Then just the way they're handling the second season / game, kind of iffy. But
You're trying to drag
Whatever.
it out.
I
That's
mean,
a whole other story, though.
yeah, that's another thing. That's a lot of Last of Us talk. I'm good. Anything else to say about Uncharted?
I
I'm
think
running out of
it's- I
stuff
don't
to
know.
say too.
Yeah, I really liked a lot of parts of this game. I think it's great. I think the scenes and the areas, like, they really popped. The graphics were really good at this point in time. You didn't get a whole lot that had this much color to it. I think the collectibles were pretty fun as well. Not all of them were fantastic. This one was actually pretty hard. I forgot how like distinctly hard this one was to find some of the collectibles versus the other ones. Because the little flashes you get are not noticeable at a first glance. Like you
Right.
kind of have to look for more than a second or two
They are
compared to
not
the other
at
ones.
all easy to find.
Yeah.
I found some, but like I barely saw them.
Yeah, I would say, compared to what I've now played of Tomb Raider and what I have played of other games that are kind of like this, I still like this a lot because this is the kind of story, the kind of scope that I really like in a game that is just, it's a little hard, yeah, but I'm going to be able to replay it over and over and over because it's just steep enough, but not too overreaching into what it's trying to do to make me like get fatigued of it. It's not, you're not saving the world, you're not,
You are though.
you're not going to space and meeting God or something, which I love those games too. But
Well,
Well,
like,
I heard that's what Uncharted 5's about.
Well, yeah, could be.
If they pick one.
maybe there'll be they'll have a virus that makes people into zombies in Uncharted 5.
Oh, the U virus.
They can't make Uncharted 5. They have to remake Uncharted 2 again first.
Oh, God, imagine
Uncharted
they're
2.
doing
Still
that.
giving me
Jesus.
ideas.
Last of Us 2.
I mean, you say that and I get really excited. So
I mean, I wouldn't mind the remake Uncharted 2. I don't see that happening. Last of Us 2, the remake, watch.
They should
That's
remake.
the remake
I mean, they
of
should
Uncharted,
redo Uncharted 1, but even then, I would hate for them to tinker with it because I think this and Golden Abyss on Vita are just so good at being just like installments of some dude's adventure doing shit. I don't need anything more than that. I don't need his fucking childhood. I don't need his fucking mom, his fucking dad.
childhood's so good though.
The brother is good in 4.
The story does do well with his background and all that, but I totally agree with you. Like, for all I know, this is just some guy who's got like the most ridiculous monkey grip and can hang on by his fingertips on anything, and like, let's go. That's
He
it.
is the American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can just be some guy at the mall for all I know, but I'm having a great time following whatever you're doing today.
Yeah, and that's why I love this game. It gives me that.
I mean,
whatever works, I guess.
it's just given that I've played the game before and then I've played better games since then. Just coming back to this, it does feel a little dated just because, like I said, the controls feel squishy and stiff at the same time. But if you haven't played this game at this point, whoever's listening out there, I'd still say go ahead, give it a shot. I mean, you won't know you won't know like how clunky it is, or maybe you will. I don't know, but still, just play it on easy or story mode or whatever, and then
Play in a story mode. Don't be dumb like me.
Play it
Then eventually just go-
as hard as you can.
You can do it on Crushing.
you have to. Well,
That sounds
yeah, but I
awful.
think you have
Two,
I think you have
two on
to.
Crushing is the worst. That's the worst one.
I think you have to like beat the game first in general to unlock crushing
Yeah, probably.
difficulty. So yeah.
You can play it on hard
So, yeah,
right
it's-
away, but not Crushing. Yeah.
So I'd still recommend it if someone out there hasn't played it yet at this point, and I'm pretty sure you can find the collection cheap in physical
They always
form,
buy it
or
for like $10. It's always super.
or
cheap.
maybe it's on like one of the PS Plus tiers or something.
I think it is as well.
It's on sale, I think.
And then
You have a plus tier.
yeah,
They're
Oh, yeah,
coming
you
out
got
with that new.
GameStop.
They're coming out with that new Naughty Dog game. They're probably going to want to hype up what they've worked on before, and they've already done a lot with Last of Us Part 2. So
well
not
here
talking about
here's Last of Us 2 again.
Do you think we'll
PS6
ever get a
launch
part
title.
3? Or did that story wrap up?
I
What
think
now?
it wrapped up.
Last of
I'm
Us.
sure
it's
they'll.
done.
I'm sure they'll do some of the Last of Us something.
I think like Neil
Yeah.
Druckmann came out and said like, oh, like the Last of Us 3, don't count on it or don't hold your breath. And then like
Good, I'm not.
they might continue it on with the show. I think I heard
Yeah, I
somebody
think
say
that's-
something.
Of course. Okay, let's go to questions, comments, and if there's anything else left to say you guys want to bring up.
And Elena's cool.
Yes, she is.
Yeah. Elena's a great character. Give it that.
I like her more in the later games, but I thought she was also really good in this one.
I mean, I think it's a great start for Nate, Elena, and Sully. They're all
Yeah.
great.
Oh
It's
yeah.
point and shoot, right?
Oh, that reminds me. Have you guys seen the fan film with Nathan Fillion as Nathan Drake?
Yes, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I've
pretty
never
great.
seen it, but I always heard it was good.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun little 10-minute video or movie, 10-minute video on YouTube. Check it out. Because like Nathan Fillion, he just like absolutely nails it. And like it was like a total missed opportunity to like use him for the movie or something.
That would have been cool if they, used him instead.
Yeah, I get
I never
Tom
seen the
Holland
movie.
though.
I should watch that movie now someday, just because.
No, he's all right. It's
Mark
fun.
Wahlberg, I'm kind of like,
But yeah, I will vouch for the movie. It was actually okay.
all right, maybe we'll cover it someday. Who knows? Now that I got this first game out of the way, who knows?
Maybe Uncharted 5 is adapting the movie into a game.
Now we're talking.
All right, let's go to questions, comments, and memories. And then first from the I Watched the Entire Overblood Super Replay group from Kevin Blant. First one is just a rough experience that's tougher than ever to go back to after playing the sequels. I do think the remaster version helps make it a far more playable experience, though.
I feel
Still
seen.
wasn't fun, but yes. So that problems. From Travis Wayne, I actually enjoyed this one more than Uncharted 2. It's repetitive, but the locations and vibes suit my interest way more than 2. Specifically talking about the remastered version, as UI on PS3 is really rough, and I understand why people would dislike it. The PS4 remaster completely changed my mind on it when I replayed it in 2016. I can see that. From Daniel Melman, friend of the show. I enjoyed this game, especially the remaster with the tighter shooting. It shares the level designer with the Genesis Sonic games.
Interesting choice to say that.
He would know that.
It's right there.
Very Dan. And Aaron Cooten, the difficulty in the game is rough. Normal is more like hard/very hard. In the sequels, easy mode is basically normal and it's still rough.
Hey, there you go, Mike.
Yeah, trust me, I saw that comment. I went, I agree with him. So that's how it felt for me. It really did. It didn't feel as easy as it should have been, and I was irritated. But that's me in general in games. I want them to be easy. But I did not pick World Traveler, so that is on me. Because I didn't know I needed to.
You need the trophies.
I did. I mean, I don't, but I still like having some to show, oh, hey, look, I played this game, and this is when I beat this game. So that was what my mind was thinking of.
Right.
Oh, you don't get trophies on the super duper easy
Not a World
difficulty?
Explorer, no.
Oh,
This
snap.
is not normal. For most games, they don't give a shit. You get less trophies, but you still get trophies. This game, you get no trophies.
Damn.
And from Andrew Byrne, a huge downgrade from any game in either the Crash or Jack series Naughty Dog had worked on prior to this kicking off a series I think continue to be their worst. Very little going on here beyond repetitive shooting galleries and mindless one-way climbing mechanics that had a huge influence on the genre for some reason. Characters are good, though. That's some hot takes right there. But,
Yeah, no kid.
Yeah,
It's
just throw a
definitely
train
not
in
my-
there. Everyone will be impressed all of a sudden.
You're not wrong.
It's definitely not my favorite like climbing mechanic, or at least the way it was handled. I mean, I'll still give that up to Tomb Raider Legend or those that era of the Tomb Raider
It
games.
gets
'cause
better, I think, in
Yeah.
2 and 3. I think you
Probably.
can see
Oh.
what you're doing in 2 and 3. I don't remember, but good news, we'll find out later this year with 2, probably. Because
Well,
I didn't play this shit for
later.
nothing.
Well, if I get on those episodes, then I guess I'll have to play them.
Hard
From
to beat.
Quentin
Keep this
Crowe.
thing installed just in case.
The first one was definitely Naughty Dog getting their feet under them, 7.5 out of 10, because they absolutely nailed the sequel, 10 out of 10. That's how a lot of people feel, including me.
Awesome.
And from Casey Hecox, friend of the show, I think for the time and place, this was still a really good game since it came out in 2007. It's one of the first really standout PS3 titles. I remember the first day I got my PS3, I downloaded a demo for this game and played it over and over. The sequel steps up everything from controls to writing, but I still have a soft spot for this one too. And from the official Laser Time community, from Drew Van Radden, literally just finished playing through the series last week again, for maybe the 4th time, and it was surprising to me how clunky and unfun it was to revisit this entry. Crazy how much they improved it in just the next entry in the series, and the subsequent installments are damn near masterpieces. I agree the Tomb Raider reboot trilogy on par, if not better, in some aspects too. Having just played through those as well, my inspiration to replay Uncharted, Shadow of the Tomb Raider was the only one I hadn't played before, and it was incredible. You are right on all counts. From Matt Johnson.
Rise was better to me. Rise of the Tomb Raider I liked better.
I think I liked it too, but I liked them all more than I like this. So that's what I'm judging it on in this case. And
Well, if you ever do Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I'll have stuff to say
Yeah.
about it.
it's already on the show.
Damn it.
Go check it out.
Never mind. All right.
We covered the whole Legend trilogy, and then we covered the
Damn it.
reboot trilogy, and then I'm
Double damn
doing other ones in the future. So, yes.
Eh.
I'm actually doing one in a couple weeks. But from Matt Johnson, it may be the ultimate example alongside Assassin's Creed of a series that had a first decent good game with flaws in the first iteration in 2007 that perfected it in the second instance in 2009. Agreed. Boring and clunky and
Yeah.
generally played it on PS3 on the PS4 Remastered Collection and will never do it again. Tomb Raider 2013 does this game, but infinitely better as a character introduction to the modern genre.
Fascinating, these takes.
And then let me see. No, nothing in that group. So yeah, that's all of them. Let's give away a code, Steam code. And today your Steam code is for Sudden Strike 3. No idea what this is, but I own it. So your code is IEIW802VI6 4DNEM. That is your code for Sudden Strike 3.
You went too fast. Not kidding.
Listen to the episode when it comes out in a week, a little less than a week, because we're recording this on not Sunday. So I guess, yeah, then we go to Shelf Stacker Box. Dominic, why don't you lead us in?
I mean, this is going on my shelf. I'm going to have every version I could find probably put on my shelf along with it. This is the compilation with Tomb Raider Underworld and Mercenaries 2 that just exists for some reason that I played this time. It's a game I really like to play, so it'll be on the shelf.
Blake.
This one's definitely going on the shelf. It's just, like I said, I love the Uncharted series. Probably one of my favorite series of all time. It holds a special place in my heart as the first one, and they just get better from here.
They can't get worse.
That's true.
I mean, have you played Fight for Fortune?
What is Fight for Fortune?
The Uncharted card game for Vita?
Oh, that's different. I never played. I didn't even know it existed until you just
Totally forgot about that till just now.
I mean, yeah, Vita's just a forgotten system at this point, I feel like, so, too, which sucks. Kyle.
Well, I've got Uncharted 1, Uncharted 2, and Uncharted 3 all in my hands that I just took off my shelf, so I think that would be my answers on the shelf.
Tony.
I guess as much as I complain about it tonight, and I don't know just how I feel. I mean, partially, I know I acknowledge part of it's because of laziness and just busy with other games, but I'll still put it on my shelf, I guess, because I do have some fun times with it and fun memories tied to it. And like I said, if it's something you haven't played yet, give it a shot.
All right, I'll go last. Should I break the trend or should I agree with you guys? It's going in the
Listen
box.
to your heart.
I am the box. I didn't have a great time. Like, I've beaten this game 3 times. There is no 4th time. I'm good. I don't need to play it a 4th time. I'm good. I had enough of Uncharted 1. And I just didn't like it. I tried. I wanted to. I came hoping I'd like it. Maybe, because I've grown. I got a lot of problems. It's not a bad game. It's a good game. I just have problems with it.
I'll probably force myself to play it some more in the near future, and probably like a week from now, I'm gonna have to be like, hey, can we re-edit this part? Say I said box.
No, I mean, I've also played 2 and 3 and 4, so like my opinion is I know there's better games, which I normally am not always like that, but this is one of those weird situations where I am like that with this game.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right, that's everybody. So let's. Oh yeah, I should know what we're talking about next week. Next week, you can hear me talk about Onimusha Tactics, the Game Boy Advance.
Strategic.
I'm playing it right now as we've been talking. It's a game.
You're so into Uncharted, you wanted to play Onimusha while talking about it.
Yeah, that's what it was. Well, to be fair, this is a strategy RPG. There's not a whole lot of like thought necessary to play this. This is not one of those kind of games, especially when I'm just kind of fucking around and leveling a little bit. So it's no Final Fantasy
that
Tactics.
tile. That's the wrong tile.
I have save states, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah. So then it doesn't matter for the strategy game. That makes sense.
I mean, I'm not using them very much because, like, this is a game where when I'll say this next week, when you die, you keep all your experience anyway. So part of playing it is literally dying and keep, just replaying the levels until you're strong enough, or you make better decisions. Plus, you get items for killing enemies no matter what. So it's a strange game, but that's next week. Let's go to plugs. Kyle, where can people find you at?
Yeah, you can find me at the RPG Show, therpgshow.com. We've got a lunar episode coming up, hopefully before the end of the month, crossed fingers. And you can find us on Blue Sky as well. We're on Facebook, a couple of other things, but give us a look.
Dominic.
You can find me on the Dissonant Waves podcast on YouTube. It's a fun podcast. Check us out. Also in the Overbold Facebook group, and you can find me on Blue Sky at dacichocki.bsky.social.
Tony.
I'm on Facebook. I honestly, I forgot the URL. Oh yeah, I'm in the group too. I'm also on the Discord, and I'm also doing.
I mean,
also very
you run a
various
Facebook
groups.
group.
Well, not run, but I'm a mod for it. One of the.
Oh, okay.
But let me see because the name is so freaking long because I didn't name it. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VII RPG Pub Seventh Heaven Facebook group where I created a dumb little comic involving Aerith and Yuna.
Right. If you enjoyed this episode, there are over 1,000 other episodes of this podcast. I love saying that. We do movies, comics, TV shows, all sorts of content. Check out our gigantic catalog. You can also search on Podbean. Search a game, movie. You never know. We might have covered it. We cover some strange things. So check that out. If you want to support the show, we do have a Patreon. Little dog, you can vote in our Patreon polls. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. Currently, should be 2. It'll be 2. Get 2 this month. Should be 2 next month for sure. And then who knows after that? Hopefully. So check all that out. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your podcast or YouTube. Every episode I make during that month, I make a shit ton. And those plugs never go away, like these lovely people, Phoebe Stanton, the Let's Play Princess on YouTube and Twitch. And check out her podcast, Nerds Broadcast. Also check out Zach's show, absolutely the best podcast, a work in progress. Talk the MCU movies and currently doing the Alien Predator franchise. And check out Bill Tucker's show, A Gamer Looks at 40, and his new show, Carrying My Cross. Also want to give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, courtesy of Helena at Hell Has Free. You can follow her on TikTok and Instagram. And please join our Discord. If you want to be on the show, you want to suggest things for the show, join the Discord. We're always happy to have new people join us and chat with us. You'll see a link in the show notes for this. And please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube, audio only, and rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. I think that's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Later.
Bye.
Adios, asshole.